Masters Queen of Antipolo is Queen number 20 from my beloved Barangay Kupang.
New day, new galgala, new vlog. Kasama po natin ngayon at Queen of Antipolo 2025. Hello to the girls, to the queens here. Napakaganda nila. We have here Aliyah, Moy, and Lorraine out here. Aliyah representing
Barangay Kupang.
Barangay Kupang. And Moy representing
Barangay de la Paz.
Yes. And Lorraine out here representing
Barangay Mayamon.
Yes. Ayan po ay, actually, I am from De La Paz. And then, syempre mga barkada ko from Kupang. And then, syempre ang Mayamot ay katabi rin ng Kupang. So, nandun din halos lahat ng mga kaibigan. Wala pa tayong 1 week. Nag-sink in na ang pagkapanalo.
Actually, nung crowning moment ko, hindi pa siya totally nagsisink in. Parang nasa point of view ko pa lang, okay, na-crown na ako as Queen of Antipolo 2025. But the next day, na nabasa ko na yung mga congratulations, mga message ng fans, ng supporters, dun ko iniyak sa partner ko na, finally, meron na akong crown. Nauwi ko na yung crown na matagal ko nang pinapangarap.
Parang that is the sweetest victory for you. What do you think made you win now? Kasi medyo almost ka na last year, but you wasn't able to get it.
Well, ayun nga, last year, malapit na ako eh. Kaunti na lang, makukuha ko na sana yung crown. But I think hindi ko pa talaga time, kaya hindi pa ibinigay sa akin. So, nung bumalik ako, nag-resign ako as first runner-up last year, talagang tinodo ko na, ibinigay ko na lahat from paghakot ng mga viewers from Lower Antipolo dito sa Upper. Siyempre, isa yan sa malaking factor para mapansin ka ng mga judges. Kaya sobrang thankful ako na yung support ng barangay captain, councils, SK chairman, and yung mga support ng mga Kupangenyo, mga taga-barangay Kupang, from LGBTQIA+ community, talagang itinodo rin nila. So, ayun, sa lahat ng pagkakataon na pwede kong ipakita na I am deserving to win the crown, talagang itinodo at ipinush ko na para wala na akong
Regrets, if ever. But you still worked hard for it physically and especially mentally. Masyadong trinabahon mo na siya to get really the crown. The biggest question for you is that you will be now the representative of Antipolo to the Miss International Queen of Philippines 2026. How was that?
Well, aside from enjoying the moment, of course, plan ko na rin naman talaga na sumalan next year on a national and bigger stage. Kaya talagang ini-aim ko rin na makuha yung crown now so that I have my background. Kasi nakakahiya naman na lagi kong isinisigaw Antipolo City, pero here in our lovely city, lovely Antipolo, wala pa rin akong title. So yun, talagang planado na rin yun.
Sabi kasi nila mo, pag first runner-up, you're already there but not good enough to be there. How does it feel to be the first runner-up now?
I still really felt grateful about my placement because this is my first pageant and this is a big milestone for me. And we have seen each other's way of coping with our challenges, being able to wake up at 7 a.m. and rehearsing until 5 p.m. So we have seen each other's work hard for the crown. And I think having first princess as a placement is a really big thing for me. I'm just really grateful that it was handed for me. I'm very happy for Aliyah, I'm very happy for Lorraine, very happy for the girls. So it's really a big thing.
It's a very lucky day or night for you, ha? Kasi unang salpak pa lang, panalo agad, di ba? It's hard, ha? What made you really get the crown?
I think it was because of the preparation that I had. It started last January, so I already had a vision that I'm going to join Queen of Antipolo, but I didn't know how to start. But I started with contacting or searching for a Q&A mentor. So it happened that I saw her on TikTok, and we have been training for 3 months, and that was the biggest and most inspiring thing that had happened to me during the preparation. And of course, with the help of my team, the collective efforts that they have given me, my designers, my friends. So yun po talaga yung sa tingin ko, yun yung naging reason kung bakit the title was handed to me, the preparation that we have started, the visions that we have started. So I think we all have prepared. So we have different preparations, but mine was I think at the very first place pa lang talaga, alam na namin kung ano yung gagawin with the gowns, with the swimsuit. So it was all planned and aligned together.
Grabe, no? Trans pageantry alone. But the preparation is MUP-ish level na, di ba? How about you, Lorraine? Is it your first time to join or...
Yeah, this is my first time joining Queen of Antipolo.
Oh, but you are already joining pageants before, isn't it?
I started joining a month ago for me to be prepared for this pageant.
So siguro naman kung month before lang ng Queen of Antipolo ka lumaban, so ilang pageants lang yung before you join?
There were time na parang gabi-gabi, so like parang naka-6 ako.
Ah, okay. That is for you to exercise. Di ba ma-train and exercise?
I need to start from the scratch. I need to start practicing my walk, how I talk, being confident in stage. And I also have a fear of stage kasi whenever I'm at stage, my legs will frantically shake. Natatakot ako sa edge ng stage. So I need to overcome that because I know that I will join Queen of Antipolo.
In just a month preparation of you exercising, training, parang medyo mas maunti ang preparation rather than to Mio. And syempre, of course, Aliyah is already a veteran. So how was that for competing with them?
I actually feel so much pressure, especially that I am battling with queens already in their own right. So I only had 1 month of preparation. So I really had to show my determination and dedication on how I want to win. Because the organization needs to see that for them to be, for you to be noticed, especially as an unknown queen. What made me win is because I believe the biggest, of what made me win is that the support of the people. They are my backbone, my makeup artist, my hairstylist, and my mama Jalen. She was my backbone at that time. A lot of my looks didn't come out the way we planned it.
Ah, okay. So you are telling us na may plans but hindi yun ang nangyari.
Yeah.
But there's a good reason about that. O yun nga.
That's why the support of my friends and family was very important to me.
Oo, lahat naman tayo kailangan we have a supporting system. Kasi sabi nga ni Aliyah, kailangan yung nagbo-boost yung naghihiyawan yung tao para of course ma-boost din yung ating confidence, right? Aliyah, kilala ka, it is a good point and also that's a bad point. Probably there's a lot of bashers putting you a lot of negative criticism like The Voice, that it is not the truest Aliyah. What is your stand about that?
Well, kasi parang sa voice ko, syempre meron akong deeper voice. Syempre, lalaki
you don't
tayo
want
na
that, diba? You don't want that, diba?
Pero kasi parang growing up na I feel na hindi talaga ako boy, yung gender identity ko, hindi talaga tugma sa physical appearance ko. Pinractice ko na mas maging feminine yung voice ko para hindi dahil sa I want to fake it, para hindi ako mabukayo ng ibang tao na trans ako or whatsoever. Hindi dahil doon. It is my way for me to be more confident, para mas hindi ako mapahiya. Yun yung point of view ko. And if some people might hate it, I accept that and I respect their point of views. Kasi marami naman talaga tayong point of views in life. Kung naiirita sila sa voice ko, sobrang galing mag-scroll down. Sobrang galing, okay, ayakot ng panoorin. Pero some people naman love it. Nakukutan sila. So, mas na-appreciate ko yung mga taong na-appreciate ako.
Saka, it doesn't matter whether kung ano pa sabihin nila. What makes you happy, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, that makes you feel comfortable and confident. Probably that's it. It doesn't matter naman kung ano na yung sabihin ng tao. Boy, there are also a lot of bashers telling about that you are not the typical beauty queen, they say. Oh, what's your stand about that? Bashing you about physical attributes of yours?
I think one of the reasons why I joined Queen of Antipolo is to break the stereotype of a beauty queen. So being unconventionally not good looking and or like not following the standards of a beauty queen, I think that's something that I want to break. That's something that I am here. That's my purpose, and that's one of the reasons why I was motivated to join. So I think it really transcends to other trans women, especially the young ones, to just really embrace who you are. There's a lot of pressure already in the trans community, being feminine enough, being beautiful, following the norms. I think this time, it's time for us to just really present who we are as a person, and being there and just really showcasing who I am, that's a really win-win situation for me.
What about you, Lorraine? There are bashers saying that medyo ilaw pa si Lorraine. She's just a pretty face. Aside from that, pretty face is nothing. What is your comment about that?
I actually want to correct that because, as not everyone know, I graduated high school with high honors, and I'm currently a first-year college taking a Bachelor of Science in International Tourism at Our Lady of Fatima. I joined because I want to inspire transgender women to showcase not just our beauty, but our intellectual capacity. That at the end of the day, we can lead by showing our beauty and inspire others.
So there are chances of you also joining next year. Is it okay? Is it okay for to be a second and first runner-up to join again next year in order for you to get the crown?
My point of view in that is that I want to enjoy my reign. I want to make my reign meaningful, so then when it's my turn and when it's my time, I would know how to be a queen.
So you are telling me that you will not be joining 2026 yet?
I would enjoy my princess.
35 years. What should we expect from the Queen of Antipolo 2025?
Well, just like what I've said, I'll make the 10th year edition of Queen of Antipolo 2025 remarkable. I'm just so happy talaga na yung Queen of Antipolo, hindi siya naputol. Natuloy-tuloy siya ng 10th year. And who will imagine that na yung isang local or national pageant pagtutuloy ng ganun katagal. And sobrang bigat nun sa responsibility sa part ko. Kaya, just like what I've said, to make this remarkable, I will work with the organization, Trans Pinay of Antipolo organization, and I'm really thankful to the people behind that, Madam Shane, Christine, Kagawad Christine, and the Didwata sisters na talagang nag-pave way sa younger generation kung bakit na-experience namin to. And of course, as the newly crowned Queen of Antipolo 2025, hindi ko ipagdadamot to na sa akin lang. Kaya in-invite ko rin yung other queens para magkaroon din sila ng spotlight. And that's what I want to happen. If ever na may program ang Trans Pinay of Antipolo organization, if ever na invited kami, pipili ako ng mga queens na merong advocacy patungkol doon. Para, alam mo yun, yung reign ko hindi lang tungkol sa akin, pero tungkol sa batch, sa sisterhoods, sa organization na nabuo namin this year. And that is, I think, what makes me a remarkable queen.
Yeah. Having said that, we have a lot of trans pageantry here in the Philippines. Kaliwat kanan, linggo-linggo, a week, 3 yan, 4, diba? So what makes this Queen of Antipolo different? And what is the essence of this crown to each and every one of you?
This is something very special to me, especially that I was born and raised here in Antipolo. So having the title of being a part of Queen of Antipolo 2025 is a nice privilege and a happy moment for me. And for me, what makes this crown special for me is that this is what I gain after all my hard work and the dedication that I've shown. It symbolizes that we can achieve our dreams and goals if we do our best and give it a try.
This was actually the question that was asked to
really?
me, yes,
Yeah.
during the coronation night. So, like I said, Transpenay of Antipolo organization was created because of the charity events that they have engaged. So I think bringing that up until now, which is a 10th year edition, we will continue it and somehow we will strengthen it more. So I think we will have to collaborate with each other and the organization. How are we going to create more programs aside from, of course, the programs na existed now for the organization. So I think the essence of it is to really use that crown to, as cliche as it is, to influence other people and to promote the advocacies. There are a lot of things that we need to do in the community, and I think starting it from our reign, that's something that is even more unforgettable for the Queen of Antipolo organization.
Sabi ko sa'yo, huwag kang QA ng malaki.
Nakaka-pressure. Masundan ni Mio.
Ayun, di ba ba?
Yeah.
Mga sobrang vocabulary-wise talagang...
Abogada ang aura niya.
Ano yan kasi mo? So yan, mag-a-agree na lang po ako kay Moy. Kasi yan din yung tanong sa akin last year. Nung nag-first run ako.
First day. Oh, we don't know, Mio. That's the sign.
Yeah, that was the question. So yun nga, of course, this crown is not just a crown. Dapat we must use it properly. Dapat ma-maximize namin yung reign namin. We should work together as one para ma-achieve namin yung goals namin. Kasi at the end of the day, this organization and the queens, the reigning queens, have one goals and one dreams. And that is to continue the legacy that has been made by the Diwata sisters, the organization, and of course, mas makilala pa yung organization at mas makapag-provide pa ng madaming programs with our advocacies, and that is our ode to the rainbow community of Antipolo City.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. Any last messages sa mga taong tumulong, kumapit, at hindi kayo iniwan mula una hanggang dulo?
I would just like to say thank you to my makeup artist, Louie Asena, to my hairstylist, Ralph Wahe, and to my mama, Jalen. I want to leave a message to the young generation that we can always lead by example by showcasing our beauty and our talent, because let us remember, everyone can be inspiring, but not everyone can leave an impact. So leaving an impact is what's the most important for me.
I'm really grateful for my Q&A mentor, Miss Cam, who have really trained me for months. It really changed me, not just the beauty queen that I am, but the person that I am now. Also with my team, Sir Alin, Sir Jello, Sir Raven, Ate Petra, and Arjan, everyone who has really supported me along this journey. I'm really grateful for your presence. Your talents are just unmatched. So for my message for the young Transpenays, not just here in Antipolo but the entire Philippines, is know your purpose and develop that purpose while embracing your truth. For that, you will be able to influence, inspire, and empower other people as well.
Well, I would love to thank my glam team, my mothers, Mother Arshan, Mami Dimple, Mother Wawe, Chang Varga, Ryan Crisologo, Aljon Sicosana. Thank you so much. From the very beginning, you're there, and up to now that we are achieving our dreams together, magkakasama pa rin tayo. And of course, I'd like to thank the Transpenay of Antipolo organization for making this very prestigious pageant continuously a decade na nangyayari siya, a decade of beauty and transformation. It won't happen without the Diwata sisters, this organization, and of course, to our lovely Mayor June and Inares, thank you so much sa pag-help to uplift the rainbow community here in Antipolo. And of course, Mama Tenten, thank you so much for the privilege na binigyan mo ng pagkakataon na marinig yung reigning queens ng Antipolo. And of course, I would love to thank ang daming of course, no? Ang daming gustong pasalamatan. Gusto ko rin pasalamatan yung sisterhood na na-create during our journey sa Queen of Antipolo. Sobrang thankful ako na walang bitterness, walang galit, walang kung protestang naganap after my reigning. Talagang nakita ko na happy sila. So, I'm very emotional talaga during the reigning. Sobrang thankful ako sa friendship, sa sisterhood na naganap. And of course, the only message that I would love to give to the viewers is that we are here, the organization and the Queen of Antipolo, to be an inspiration to aspire. Yun lang. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for that. Queen of Antipolo, not only to aspire, inspire. Of course, sabi nga na Lorraine out there, it's not only for you to aspire, but also to leave a good impact. Yes. That's very good, and I think that's very good thing kasi hindi naman kailangan natin na mag-inspire at maging idolo ng karamihan. What is important is for us, kung ano may believe natin ng mark para sa mga kataon. Not only of us being a queen, a trans pageantera, but also as a person as well. Thank you so much, Queens. I'm really so happy. I really love Antipolo, of course, Antipolo. Good luck to your journey, and I hope that you're gonna use your crown very meaningful, and also, yun nga, and also to aspire the other trans nenes out there of Antipolo City, of course. Maraming salamat sa ating Tao, of course, headed by Shane Pareño, of course, ang ating Mayor Henares, mga organizers of course, isang dekada ng Queen of Antipolo. Who would have thought na maabot siya ng ganito? Salamat po.